Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19. Now it is time to start our career, or for me, it's time to restart career because the other footage was a bit messed up. So we're going to do new career and start from the beginning again. So I'm going to do standard career because the pro career you have to do like either half distance to full distance racing. And that's going to take a lot of time. So for now, I'm just going to go with standard. You can choose any class to start in, but I'm going to start in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. And yeah, we're just going to see if we can progress throughout the classes and get up to MotoGP. Now, I did start the other career. I started on 100%, but I won by 10 seconds at Jerez. So I will be changing the difficulty. So this is a customization for your rider. So you got obviously your faces. There's no beardy boy though, so you can't have a guy with a beard, unfortunately. There's quite a few helmets to choose from. And obviously you can make your own or download other people's. Number as well. There's a few you can choose, not many. And then obviously you can create your own as well. I've gone for 31 for the moment. And then your butt patch as well. Again, you can create them. So the only reason I've not done my own helmet livery or butt patch or any number or anything like that is because it's Red Bull Rookies. They don't tend to do that kind of stuff, so we'll wait till we get into Moto 3 before we do that. Riding style, you can actually choose how many fingers you brake with, so you can have 1, 2 or 4. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, I tried it on 100% last time, so riding aids are all turned off. And race distance is 8 laps. So I'm going to try 110%. I was going to do 105. I'm going to try 110, see how we get on with that. And then if we need to readjust for the next one, then we can. But yeah, off to Jerez for the first race. We'll go straight into qualifying. So far, we're just about to start my first flying lap. You may notice that my levers are a little bit dusty because I had a couple of crashes just a minute ago. Both into the final corner. Turned all the assists off, so no traction control, no anti-wheelie and no engine braking, so that's all off. Don't really need that in the Red Bull Rookies anyway, so it's all good. Now we just need to see if we can put a decent lap together. And see how we get on. Be interesting for me to see how much quicker they are from 100% to 110. Like I said, if we need to adjust it for the next race, then we can. Still got another 10% we can play with. Or maybe they'll be too difficult, I don't know. To wait and see. I might have to end up turning it down, but we'll find out. No one's put a lap time in yet, so just do my lap time and then see whereabouts we are. Okay, so we're coming up to the fast section, the 2 quick right-handers. So through them we go. Yeah, that was good. Nailed that. And then Jorge Lorenzo corner, the final corner. Bit wide, very wide in fact. That's going to really mess up our time. And there's the line. Is that enough? So it was enough.
The results that you're looking at now don't just show us the grid positions, they also give us an idea of what the riders will be capable of.
Yes, that is Keith Ewan.
Then today's race will begin. Right now, we're at the starting grid, waiting for the riders to receive the signal to start the warm-up lap. So
I need to change my tyres because, well, you can only use medium in Red Bull Rookies Cup. But, yeah, we want 100% tyre life on them because it's going to be a fairly long race. That's only 8 laps, but it's going to take a while to do. So, pole position for us. See how we get on. So only about 0.3 of a second quicker.
start of the Spanish Grand Prix, these riders know it will be vitally important to take the first curve perfectly.
That's exactly the same thing as what Steve said in the last game. Right, okay. Is that someone starting under the spaceship over there? It is as well. That's not allowed. That is a definite jump start. Well, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to try and get past these guys, and actually they're not too difficult to get past at the moment. Coming out of corners, they seem to be a little bit slow. Already up to 4th. Got Tate and Salvador just ahead. Whoever's in the lead is a cheater. They didn't even start on the grid. Try and go around the outside, but that's not going to work around Cito Pond's corner. Okay, that was Cook. He started under the UFO for some reason, but he's gone back down to 4th probably by now. Okay, this corner in MotoGP 18, the AI were really, really deep on the brakes into there. But yeah, didn't have to worry too much about a lunge there. Managed to get through okay. Right, let's see if we can go with the leader. Seems like he's got a bit of pace at the moment. Through the double right. Can we do anything about him? Well, at the moment, he's actually just edging away slightly. So we've got some work to do at the moment as we come to the end of lap 1 of 8. Oh! We momentarily lost 2nd place there, but we've got better exit. We've got better exit than the leader as well. Somehow, despite the fact we had someone shoved it up the inside. So hard on the brakes into turn 1, and we're almost on the back of him now. In fact, can we shove up the inside into turn 2? Not quite. Had to think about it, but wasn't quite close enough. Okay. Didn't quite get the run out of there that I was hoping for. Not close enough to utilise slipstream down this little straight at the moment. We're not quite close enough. Get it stopped for the hairpin. Through the left. That was a good little run. Just edging forward. Oh, we're gaining, but not quite close enough to shove up the inside. We definitely have the pace to get past him. It's just trying to get that all set up nicely. We need a good run of corners just to get on the back of him. Then maybe have a go into Lorenzo corner. Here we go. That was a good run. We are the wrong side. Yeah, he's back up the inside. I'll try and cut it back and get the exit. Oh, we've got a better exit. There we go. Into the lead. Can we hold it down into turn 1? Onto lap 3. We're actually edging away from him. So into turn 1. Oh, sounded like he went really wide there. I went a bit wide myself. So through the left. And we're leading at the moment. See if we can pull away. Right. We are pulling away. Okay. So I think maybe for the next race, if we continue pulling away now, maybe I'll up the difficulty a little bit. Maybe just put it up to 115%. And then see how we get on with that. Because the next race, I believe, is Mugello. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the difference is. But, I mean, like I said, when I originally done this race first off, on 100%, I won this race by over 10 seconds. So, yeah, it's looking like it's not... It was probably a little bit more difficult to do it on 110 we're on. But yeah, still expecting a little bit more of a fight, but we haven't got it at the moment. So I will put it up by another 5%, see if that makes a difference. If not, then the third race we'll put straight up to 120. It's not very often that happens with a MotoGP game or any game that I go from 100% up to 120 so quickly. Just set the fastest lap of the race, 1:52.5. That was quicker than my qualifying time. So yeah, we've got a nice little gap at the moment. A lot of overtaking going on behind me. But we just got to keep it going. So good at the moment. We're looking at a good 25 points for us for the lead. Unless our tyres drop off dramatically, but seeing as the tyre wear affects the AI, it shouldn't really do too much damage to us as long as I don't end up crashing. This is a corner I'm going to have to look out for a bit later on in the race. Just make sure we're not spinning up too much coming out of there. I mean, heat-wise, they're looking all right. They're not. The tyres aren't red. The actual tyre life themselves, yeah, the rear's been used up a little bit more than the front, but obviously you expect that anyway. So it is literally just medium tyres for Red Bull rookies. I wonder what kind of compound we get if we get a wet race. If we get softs or if they're just going to be medium wets as well. Okay, into Lorenzo corner again. The end of lap 4. Into the first corner again, lap 5 of 8. I think it's going to get quite lonely out front. It's going to end up being quite a lonely race. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this easy at the moment. I mean, Moto3 is usually like my weakest class anyway. So, yeah, it's a bit bizarre that I'm able to go this quick and just be able to blitz them at the moment. It might just be this track, but we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, the rear's starting to move around a bit now. It is a bit hotter than the front, and it's wearing out a bit more as well. So we're going to have to watch out for the rear. Got a good lead. Coming around to finish lap 5 now. Into Lorenzo corner again. Right. Not long left of the race now. Oh yeah, that rear is starting to let go. we will have to look out for that, especially when we go into the first gear corners. We don't want to spin up or high side or anything. Let's just keep it going. Just have to be smooth on the brakes and on accelerating. Make sure we didn't have any big moments. Yeah, so far definitely enjoying MotoGP 19. It is a big improvement over 18. So if you're still sat on the fence debating whether to get 18 or 19 or whether to just stick with 18, I would suggest getting 19. I mean, you're going to get a lot more content for your money as well. So yeah, go and get it. Of course, we can't do any bike development in Red Bull Rookies either. We're all obviously on the same kit, so we won't be doing any bike development at the moment. We won't be able to do that until we get to Moto 3. But we've got to win the Red Bull Rookies Cup to begin with. That's our first goal. Well, our first goal is to win this race, and then we'll worry about the rest. So, on to the penultimate lap now, lap 7 of 8. Yeah, once we got in the lead, that was it. We were able to pull away. It took me a couple of laps just to kind of find my pace, and then end up going quicker than my qualifying time. But got into a nice little rhythm, and it's worked out well. Just got to keep an eye on that rear. Yeah, it's just starting to let go a bit more now. So we are losing some rear grip. I don't think it's going to affect us dramatically. We're not going to lose our lead. Through the hairpin. Okay, we've got over a 5-second lead, so that should be fine. I think we're safe. I think it's safe to say we're safe. And then we just got the 1 lap to go. And that will be it for this race. Good start to the season. Like I said, I will up the difficulty for the next race. .5.5 second lead. Okay, we've got 1 lap and 1 corner left to go into Jorge Lorenzo corner. And on the start finish. Okay, 1 lap to go. Let's get it done. Let's get it sorted. Make it a good one. Oh, we don't need to go crazy, do we? Don't want to throw it away on the last lap. That'd just be embarrassing. Oh, the rear is pumping though. Yeah, we can almost cruise now. Right, get it stopped, get it stopped, get it stopped. This is pretty much the corner I'm kind of concerned about. A bit wide, but we got through that absolutely fine. Okay, through this left-hander. Yeah, the rear trying to let go. I guess it's kind of a good way to bed yourself in with the whole tyre wear thing for MotoGP 19, starting with the Red Bull rookies, because you can only use medium tyres, so you kind of get a good understanding then. And then obviously when we get into Moto 3, we'll have different compounds to change and mess around with. Final corner. Out we come. Run to the line. Where was everyone? Done. Job done. That's a win for us. The achievement won't pop up for winning at Jerez because I already unlocked that. So we go. Set the fastest lap. And we won by 11 seconds. So yeah, definitely put the difficulty up for the next race, that's for sure.
On top of an exhausting weekend, if his team keeps working like this, it will be really difficult for his opponents to overtake him.
Well, that's the whole idea. Right, off to Mugello for the next round. Okay, here we go. So that's just some progression, and I don't think we really need to do anything. No, you can't actually go on the development stuff, so let's change the difficulty. 115%. Let's see how we get on with this. Mugello. Let's go do this. Red Bull rookies. Round 2. So, Tate is currently on pole with a 2:08.2. Let's see if I can do any better. Into turn 1. Yeah, that was fine. Is it going to be more of the same? Are they going to, you know, fade away during the race? Or, I don't know, what's going to happen? It's all going to depend on what kind of lap time I can do. Well, currently we're under their lap time, so we're currently on a pole position lap time. Okay, so we're catching someone. Hernandez, is he going to get in the way? I don't know. No, we got through okay. So third split will be coming up very soon. And then we just got the last sector to do. So 2:08.2. Through the S's. Wow, really? We are under their time by quite a massive margin. Okay. We'll see what it is over the start finish. Unless that's some kind of glitch, but see what it is. 2:08.2. We're going to be way under that. 2:04.3. Wow. So yeah, we were quite considerably quicker, like almost 4 seconds quicker than anyone else. That's crazy. I think this is going to be a very easy race.
Then today's race will begin. Right now, we're at the starting grid waiting for the riders to receive the signal to start the warm-up lap.
Again, 100% medium tyres, thank you very much. Brand new tyres. Alright, well, I think this race is going to be quite one-sided.
To go now until the Italian Grand Prix here in Mugello, one of the most challenging and spectacular tracks in the entire championship.
I still don't get why there's a safety car at the front and at the back. Whoa, okay, dude, you're not meant to be starting there. What is going on with the starts? Wow, I can't even get off the grid very well. That was a really bad start. We have lost so many positions. We're down to 13th place. But that guy that was in the lead, again, starting way up the track. Right, here we go. Made up a few positions. So we're up to 8th place. I mean, if they're doing the kind of lap times they were doing in qualifying, then it shouldn't take too long to get past them, because we were multiple seconds a lap quicker. So we're already up to 6th now. Can we get any further? Well, we're catching this guy. Can't quite get past him yet. Okay, up the inside of him, not quite. Well, considering they were going that much slower in qualifying, I can't quite get past this guy at the moment. Have they sped up or have I slowed down? Oh, we'll find out, won't we? So this is 115%. I'm pretty much 4 seconds quicker than them in qualifying. We've got a good run here. Right in the way though, couldn't quite get past him there. Can't quite get past him yet. Slipstream him, get him into the final corner. Or not. Later on the brakes. I tell you what, I think I may have spoken too soon about this being a very one-sided race. Okay, now we're going to get the slipstream. So now we move up to 5th place. 2094. I don't know, 212.1. Wow, okay. Bit wide, too wide. Cut that back. Completely missed the apex. Right, we've got to see if we can dispose of this guy and catch the other guys, because they are pulling away. Got the 2 at the front and then a little gap back to 3rd, and then a quite considerable gap back to 4th place. Couldn't quite get underneath him there. Those front 3 are really shifting. See what kind of lap times they're doing when we finish this lap. If it's not 2:08, then we could be in trouble. Up the inside. Come on. There we go. Eventually made it work. Can we stay here though? So 4th place at the moment. They are really pulling away now. I need to get my head down and see if we can catch them. I can only just about still see them. Need to have a look at the gap next time we come up to a split, which will be very soon. Three and a half seconds we're behind. I'm going to keep an eye on that because that is not good. We are pulling away from 5th place, but we are dropping behind from 3rd place. So we are again drifting into no man's land. Well, we're not catching anyone, but we're pulling away from the people behind. 2019. I just done a 2034. Wow. They're going a hell of a lot quicker than they did in qualifying. In fact, they're going about 7 seconds quicker than what they went in qualifying. That's logic. How is that possible? I could kind of understand if it was like a wet track, or a wet track with a dry line or something like that. But it wasn't. It was like it is now. That's just bizarre. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting this. 7 seconds quicker in the race than what they were in qualifying. Could they just not get a clean lap or something? I don't know. Because I have to admit, once I've done qualifying, I thought, well, this is going to be a piece of piss, isn't it? We'll just blitz them. But unfortunately, they're blitzing me. The gap's 4 seconds. So we're not even catching them. We are not catching them. We're not going quick enough. I don't even know if I can get in the 201s. I might be able to get in the 202s. But 201 is, I think, going to be out the question. And the thing is, the more I push, the more I'm going to use up my tyres as well. I kind of need them to maybe have a collision with each other and just go off track or something. Almost 4.5 seconds now. We are definitely in trouble. Right, what have they done now? They haven't set a new fastest lap, so that's good. We've done a 2:02.8, but that is still slower than what they're going. I'm really having to push, and we're 4.5 seconds behind. I'm not going to be able to make that up. Looking at just over a second a lap, I'm going to have to try and close in just to get on terms with third place. Unfortunately, I can't see that happening. I can't see myself dipping into the 201s, that's for sure. It is a little bit weird that it's just the 3 of them doing that kind of pace, though. Interesting to see what kind of pace all the rest are doing, because we're pulling away from them, no problem. In fact, they've pretty much disappeared off the mini-map. So whether they're doing the same pace as what they went in qualifying, but the front 3, I don't know, maybe they got a different engine. 5.1 seconds behind. Right, well this is a bit of a predicament, isn't it, for the next race? Was my win at Jerez just purely down to the fact that the AI aren't very strong at Jerez? I don't know. So 115% at Mugello. Can't seem to... well, we're not going to get on the podium, that's for sure. So the next race, not entirely sure where it is. What I might do then is turn the difficulty back down to 110. See how we get on at the next track. Because maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's Mugello where some of them go stupidly quick. I don't know. So I'll turn it back down to 110. See how we get on at the next track. And then just go from there. But yeah, look at that. Not catching them at all. We've got a big gap over 5th place, but there is no chance in hell that I'm catching the front 3. They've gone. So yeah, another lonely race. But unfortunately this time we're not in the lead. We are in 4th place. You never know, they might end up winning by over 10, 11 seconds this time. Has that 5% really made that much difference? So yeah, what I'll do, next race, I'll turn it back down to 110%. If we win by a big margin, I'm going to turn it up to 112. Try and find that sweet spot where, you know, we're all having decent battles and we're all pretty close. Yeah, they're going to beat me by over 10 seconds, I think. Nothing I can do. Going as quick as I can. But it's just not quick enough for those 3. We're still going to score decent points, but I think depending on who wins, we could potentially lose the lead in the championship already. Yeah, almost 7 seconds the gap. And we're just coming to finish lap 5 of 8. So on to the start finish again, the long drag down the straight. Okay. So 7 seconds is the gap now. Over the line at 7 seconds. Into turn 1. Tell you what, my rear is definitely starting to go off again now. This is not what I was expecting to happen. I take back the words I said right at the beginning when I said I was going to just blitz them and it's going to be a piece of piss this race. It's not. It's gone the complete opposite direction. Oh well. Can't win them all. I just can't get over how much quicker they have gone compared to their qualifying times. So, 4th place for us. There's no point me really pushing too hard anymore. I've only got a couple of laps left to go. I'm not going to catch them. I think even if one of them crashed, they would still respawn quick enough to stay ahead of me. Okay, through the final corner again. And we're going to be starting the penultimate lap, lap number 7. Can't even see the people behind, can't see the people ahead. Is anyone else actually in this race, or is it just me? Because it just feels like it's literally just me. But yeah, definitely need a patch for those people starting before the actual grid. That's a little bit strange. They seem to kind of get swallowed up within the first couple of corners. But they shouldn't be starting that far forward. Yeah, it's going to get to 10 seconds. We are going to be beaten by over 10 seconds by the AI on 115%. Arrabbiata 1 and then Arrabbiata 2. Yeah, it's over 10 seconds already, so not good for us. But like I said, it'll be some solid points. I'd rather get points than have a DNF, because I will do what I've done in previous MotoGP games. If I have a big crash, I will retire from the race altogether. If I have a small tip off, then I will carry on. But big crash where in real life the bike would be destroyed or just not rideable anymore, then yeah, I will retire from the race. So no, I haven't actually seen anything about the bike damage at all in like the options or anything. And there isn't anything on the little HUD in the bottom right showing any sort of bike damage. So I don't think it's in it at all. I know you can get like scratches and it becomes dirty and that, but yeah, I mean in MotoGP 18 it affected the performance if you had bike damage, but I literally can't see anything involving the bike damage. We are on the final lap, thank God. Even though I do like Mugello, this has just been one of those races. Oh, that was almost a high side then. That rear is really letting go now. I am so glad we're on the final lap. Right, we need to take it easy. We don't need to rush. We don't need to push anymore. I'm not going to catch him. I'm not going to be caught. Let's just make it to the end. That was a huge moment. I actually thought that was going to be it. We were going to be coming off. And that would have been quite a big crash as well, so I would have had to retire from that one, but it's fine. Somehow managed to save it. But yeah, the rear is really moving about. Really moving about. Alright, nearly there. Oh, just the one corner to go. It's almost, well, it's just over 13 seconds the gap. That's to third. They're going to be done very, very soon. They're going to be going across the line. Yeah, there we go. Tate won. I think he got second in Jerez. So he's going to be leading the championship. There we go. 4th place. Couldn't do any more than that.
As the stars of this exciting race finish their final lap.
Yeah, they were in 201s, I was in 202s, and then the rest were 205s and, oh no, some 204s. Wow, okay, a real mixture of times there. Okay, well, yeah, 7 points behind now in 2nd place. We got work to do. But like I said, I'll drop it down to 110 again for the next race, and then if I need to, I'll put it up by 2 or something, just again to try and find that sweet spot if we can.
Positive, as you can tell from the mechanics' reaction in the pit. Of course, there's still a little more to go to make the podium, but they are definitely on the right path.
Yes. Well, that's the first 2 races of career mode with the Red Bull Rookies Cup. Interesting, very interesting. Blitzed the first race, got blitzed in the second race. So, yeah, I will adjust it for the next round. I'll do it now so that I don't forget. So 110 and we'll go to the next race. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.